Hello and welcome to another edition of UFO Video Addicts. Let me give you a preview of what I got coming up in this video. The first is this UFO that shows instant acceleration, or what I like to call a UFO maneuver. Here's another little Tic Tac UFO filmed. Also have this light filmed in the night sky. I also have this video here that I've actually featured in another video before, but it recently just came up again, and it shows a strange light. They say that it's dancing in the clouds. There's this video, and then I also found this other video that, of this other strange phenomena. They're calling this a crown flash, and they're saying that it's some type of natural phenomenon, but yeah, I'm not buying that. Also have this video of a strange light that was filmed from a plane in the ocean. This is a news clip, I think, or just or part of a documentary about some Russian divers that attempted to make some kind of record, but the diver died, and then at the end you see some strange lights, where what they think are some strange lights underwater. But yeah, the cameraman comes up real quick, and he never explains why he left the other guy down there. Let's see. Also have this little clip from Ancient Aliens talking about how people have been seeing UFOs come in and out of the water for years, and that again, it's most likely bases underwater. So I'm sure people have known this. This is not just me saying that we're not alone on the planet. There have been many people saying that, that these beings have lived in our oceans for a very, very long time. Let's see. This is an article. New international UFO group says UFOs and ETs are coming from underwater bases. Now, this is just another article about this guy, Gary Heseltine. I posted an article, a newspaper article about him saying the same thing. And then last is this interview of Luis Elizondo, and this journalist asks him a very, very pertinent question. And I just want to show you an example of how Elizondo dodges the question. She asks a great question, and he doesn't answer her question. And again, like I've said this before, this guy's a CIA agent. He still gets a pension from our government, which means that he's not going to tell us the truth. He's going to tell us their version of the truth. So anyways, let's go to this video here. Yeah, let me go full screen. This is a real quick, but watch this video. Watch this craft here. It's just going to disappear real quick, and you can actually see that it moves. You see that? You can see it. It took off to the left, and like I said, I call that a UFO maneuver. Watch that again. Oh, that's too quick. Let me go back a little bit further. Okay, so here, watch this. Bam. Gone. Anyways, link will be in the description. Let me go to this next video here. Yeah, this is just another one of these, well, I guess it's a cylinder or a Tic Tac type UFO. But check this out. Again, this is just a short video, so I'm not going to be able to play the whole thing.
And I don't know what that white thing is, because that's an airplane. I'm zoomed in. You can tell it's an airplane. That? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, oh, I didn't notice that. I don't know what that is right there. Oh, that's just a bird.
You can definitely tell the difference between an airplane and whatever that is.
Yeah, that looks like one of those Tic Tac UFOs. But for sure, our neighbors, one of our neighbors, again, we're not alone on the planet. Let's see. Oh, this is from a graduate of the Filmmaking School of Vertical Cinematography. Wow, look how fast that thing starts moving. Yeah, and anyone who want to try to, claim that that's a drone, again, you would hear the drone. We don't make silent drones yet. Let's see. Let's go to this one here. Oh, okay. Now this one, yeah, I've done an entire video early when I first started making videos, or yeah, for YouTube about this phenomenon. But watch this. Watch what goes on here. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, let's just start it there. Let me turn that music down. Let me turn that music completely out. Yeah, but check that out right there. Look at that. Yeah, something has complete control of the light photons. They can control the distance that it moves. Yeah, and see, they're trying to call this a crown flash. That's some bullshit rationalization that people are trying to come up with. But anyways, I came across this video again, and I also found this video. Now watch this one again. They're saying that it's this crown flash, that it's a natural phenomenon, but I am definitely not buying that. Let me see. Let me go. Yeah, let me start it right here. Yeah, now you're gonna watch this. These, I don't know, mist, cloud, something. But you're gonna just watch it do some strange things. You see that? That movement? Yeah, that is not a crown, or you know what? They may call it a crown flash, but it's definitely not natural. Watch this movement again. Yeah, and watch how it's like it's becoming diffused. The focus or the intensity increases and decreases. Yeah, you can see. Now, yeah, now when I watch, all of a sudden the focus is going to increase. There. Do you see that there? That movement again. And I think it moves one more time. Yeah, there it is. There, that movement again. Again, they can call this a crown flash, and they're claiming that it's a natural phenomenon, and they have some bullshit explanation, but it's just that it stinks. Their explanation for it definitely smells. But let's see. Let's check this out here. This is some strange light taken from a plane. And this is not an anomaly. There are other videos of, in fact, I mean, there's one video of the entire ocean filled with glowing red lights. But anyways, of course, link to this will be in the description. Let's go to this one. Okay, now this one, I'm going to go ahead and play the whole thing because you got to watch how they just like nonchalantly talk about this guy was trying to break a record. He goes down with the cameraman, and then the cameraman comes up all of a sudden, and without the diver that was trying to make the record, they finally pull him up dead. But then they don't explain, like, why he died or why the cameraman suddenly came up real quick.
So lucky. This is footage from the North Pole. Russian divers are attempting to set a world record by diving here. The renowned diver Andrei Roshkov goes in first. He's one of the world's finest and most experienced divers in this type of environment. The dive is being filmed for a Guinness Book of World Records.
Let me just jump to the part where he comes up. The cameraman suddenly comes up. Here we go.
We're supposed to tug so they can drag him out. Suddenly, the cameraman appears at the surface. But where's Andrei? Something has gone wrong. And why did the cameraman leave him under the water? The worried assistants try to drag their friend out. Roshkov is an experienced diver. He's a rescue ranger. What could have possibly happened to him? Tragically, when they drag him out from under the ice, he's already dead.
Right. So then again, let me just jump to the lights that they suddenly see. Again, I really want you to go to this guy's page. I'll put the description of, the link to this video in the description, and you really should go to this guy's channel to check it out. But just check out these lights.
And a full investigation, we still don't really know what ended this diver's life and this world record attempt. Watching the shots afterwards, the assistants noticed strange underwater lights, perhaps from a submarine. The unexpected beams of light might have frightened or somehow disoriented the master diver and could have contributed to his untimely death.
Yeah, so obviously okay, not obviously, but it seems apparent that, something spooked that cameraman, because watch when he comes out. Yeah, this, when he pops out of that water, I think I sensed fear.
Suddenly, the cameraman appears at the surface. But where's Andre?
You see that? He came out with urgency. But anyways, link to this video will be in the description. Let's go to this video. Yeah, now this is, you know what? Yeah, I can't play this one because these guys always hit me with copyright violations, even if I just play 2 seconds of their video. But yeah, in this video, they talk about this area that they routinely see UFOs come out of the water, UFOs go into the water. So what would you conclude? Let me ask you a question. Imagine you're sitting in your house and you look out your window at the house across the street and you see a family. They go into the house and they come out of the house. And this happens several times a day. And the next day, same thing. You look out your window and in the house across the street, you see a family. They routinely go in the house and they routinely come out of the house. And on occasion, you even see them hanging out in front of the house. I mean, after days and days and months or years and years of seeing the same family come in and out of that house, would you then conclude that they're visiting? Or would it be more rational to say that they live there, right? I mean, we are seeing UFOs come in and out of our oceans for literally thousands of years, and now we know our military, as well as the military in Russia and the military in China, has also been detecting UFOs coming in and out of our oceans for a long time. So again, would you then conclude that they're visiting or that they most likely live down there? Anyways, which is what, this article here says. New international UFO group says UFOs and ETs are coming from underwater bases. Like, no shit. Like, we're finally coming to that conclusion. Should UAP be changed from unidentified aerial phenomenon to unidentified aquatic phenomenon? Or should underwater UFOs and their bases get their own name, abbreviation, and task force? UFO expert Gary Heseltine might support the latter. He's the vice president of the new International Coalition for Extraterrestrial Research, a group of UFO researchers and scientists from 27 countries whose mission is preparing for contact. And he believes that contact preparation should involve wetsuits and submarines. Ding, 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 ding. This is exactly what I've been saying, folks. Again, and I'm not the only one. And, my conclusion isn't my own conclusions. I've said this many times. Linda Moulton Howe has been saying this for many years. Richard Dolan has been saying this for many years. Tom DeLonge has been saying this for many years. And there are others who have been saying this for many years. Go and listen to their videos. They talk about the Watchers or, other civilizations, advanced civilizations having bases on our planet. And apparently, people are now finally coming to that realization, or I think a lot of people have come to that realization, but they're just now, I guess, preparing the sheep for this knowledge. But anyways, this link to this article will be in the description. And now, yeah, let me go to this last video here. Now, since this is a Reddit, I can go ahead and play the whole thing. But pay attention to the question she asks and watch how Elizondo dodges the question. He completely dodges the question. And you've got to remember, he's worked for the Pentagon, okay? Don't kid yourself. Everyone who works for the CIA, they are professional liars. That when they go to CIA school, they are taught how to lie to their family and acquaintances, to their friends and acquaintances, okay? They are professional liars. Anyways, check this out.
Of these UFO sightings have been above secret nuclear weapons facilities. Almost every major nuclear power across the globe really has reported and declassified these sightings. You have talked extensively about the connection here, which might be helpful, I think, for some people to hear in advance of my next question, which is whether or not the U.S. government has considered utilizing nuclear-powered naval fleets to lure these kinds of things to further study them.
Wow. So first of all, Jackie, thank you for asking such a thoughtful question. Obviously, you've done some homework. And I also want to, by the way, thank you as a journalist for following this topic, because I know there's a lot of risk involved. And I also know there's been traditionally a lot of stigma and taboo associated with it. So I want to congratulate you for your courage and thank you and your audience for at least having this conversation. But secondly, yes, that is one of the concerns we have from a national security perspective, that there does seem to be some sort of congruency or some sort of intersection between these UAP or UFO sightings and our nuclear technology, whether it's nuclear propulsion, nuclear power and generation, or nuclear weapon systems. Furthermore, those same observations have been seen overseas in other countries. They too have had the same incidents. So that tells us this is a global issue. Now, in this country, we've had incidents where these UAPs have interfered and actually brought offline our nuclear capabilities. And I think to some, they would probably say, well, that's a sign that whatever this is something that is peaceful. But in the same context, we also have data suggesting that in other countries, these things have interfered with their nuclear technology and actually turned them on, put them online. So that is equally, for me, just as concerning. I think that there is certainly at this point enough data to demonstrate there is an interest in our nuclear technology, a potential to even interfere with that nuclear technology. And when you look at all these naval ships out there, let's take the Nimitz battle carrier fleet, for example. In some cases, you're talking about a nuclear footprint probably bigger than most cities. You have a nuclear-powered carrier with aircraft on board, and then you have nuclear-powered destroyers. You have nuclear-powered submarines, some of those with nuclear weapons on board, or certainly nuclear capabilities. I'll just say that. So I think, it shouldn't be a surprise that maybe there is an increased interest in our capabilities as it relates to our nuclear technology, and the Navy is certainly not immune to that.
You notice that? Okay, he confirmed that yes, that UFOs are visiting our nuclear facilities and nuclear ships. But her question was, since we know that, are we using that knowledge to lure them out? Which is, what the Russians have acknowledged. I've done videos where the some Russian military guys have said yes, that they have purposely amassed military in order to get the UFOs to come and check them out, because they figured that out too. That any time that they start putting a large group of military installations or ships and hardware together, that the UFOs show up. So yeah, obviously we must know that too, but he completely dodges that question. But anyways, the link to this will be in the description. That's going to be it for this video. If you like things like this, please give this video a thumbs up. Please share this video. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'll have more things like this. Take care.